All right. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and this week's Nightfall loot is the Mindbender's Ambition. And so, if you want to suffer through a light blade Nightfall, you can get yourself one of these bad boys. And if you do remember this thing, it was iconic in early Destiny 2 days because it was one of the strongest shotguns. It was such a beast, crazy range, crazy perks on it, quick draw, snapshot. And as I look at the roles it has now, I'm saddened, okay? I think that Bungie has completely butchered this thing. I don't think this is nearly as good as it used to be, and it's very frustrating and upsetting to see weapons get sunset. They're really good roles that you chase for and spend so much time to grind for. I remember spending like 8+ hours grinding that strike to get the Mindbender's Ambition god roll that I wanted, only for it to be sunset, and then now it has been reprised, brought back into the game, and the roles that you can get on it now are not nearly as good as they used to be. That is definitely sad and definitely frustrating. In today's video, we're going to talk about the different roles that it can roll with. I will be doing some tests because I want to test out a few different perks, but the numbers and the data shouldn't lie when we talk about the god roll of this weapon, and we're going to compare it to its counterpart, which would be the time lost found verdict. So here we go. We have the God Roll Mindbender's Ambition. We'd probably be rocking Fragile Focus to get as much range as possible. Obviously, when you receive damage, you're going to lose that range, right? So it's not going to be nearly as strong as a perk like Opening Shot, for example, but it is a really good perk. And if you get the first shot off while Fragile Focus is still procced, that's going to have some pretty beefy range. Threat Detector is a decent perk, but definitely nothing like Quick Draw, especially pre-nerfed Quick Draw, right? And not only that, but they don't put quick draw on these aggressive frames anymore. So you can't be too disappointed, right? You can't be too angry because none of these aggressive frames get quick draw. Even the found verdict time loss doesn't get that. We'd probably go accurized rounds, we go barrel shot, and we go handling masterwork, so you can get as much handling on this bad boy as possible. 61 handling, 42 range, probably the two most important stats. Now if we go look at the time lost found verdict, and that was comparing, of course, the Mindbender's Ambition Adept with the Adept handling mod on it as well. We can see we have more range with 44 range, and we can see we have more handling with 69 handling. Not to mention we have surplus, which when you have a variety of your different abilities up, you're going to have even higher handling, reload speed, and stability for this weapon. And we have opening shot, which gives 25 range, 20 aim assist, and a -5% accuracy cone size reduction, and -10% accuracy cone growth. So this is like an S tier perk for shotguns. Everyone already knows this. There's no surprise. Opening shot is the perk. It would definitely have been nice if Bungie brought back the Mindbender with at least opening shot on it. Then we could at least, we could grind for it a little bit. But as it stands right now, the found verdict time lost is pretty easy to get, and a lot of you already have a really good roll of it. So I don't see any reason why anyone would want to grind for this roll of the Mindbender's Ambition. Not to mention the Adept doesn't come out until much later in the season. So it feels like a bit of a frustration point. Of course, I understand how power creep works. We can't just keep making every single weapon archetype stronger each and every season, but it's definitely an odd place to be in where you have this Nightfall loot like the Mindbender's Ambition and a weapon that has been so iconic as the PvP shotgun brought back, and it's just a fraction of what it used to be. It's a shell of its former self, right? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Mindbender's Ambition role being brought back into Destiny 2? Will you be grinding the Nightfall 4-1 this week, or will you wait until the Adept version comes around, or will you not grind for one at all? Are you just going to use the found verdict time loss? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Later.